FAFO Studio, Scene 1, Take 1, Roll A, May 2nd, 2025. FAFO Studios in action. Hello, replay viewers. How are you? Welcome to FAFO Friday. This FAFO Friday is a special FAFO Friday because we're going to celebrate Tretin's birthday. Right, Tretin?
Hi, guys.
Hello, Danny D. Hello, Danny D. Welcome to FAFO Friday.
Danny D, sweet lady. Hi.
How are you?
Joe Quattrone.
Hello, Joseph Quattrone.
Las Vegas, babe.
Man, it's a big night in Vegas for you. Hello, Yo Ange.
Hey, you Ange.
Hey. Let's go over here. All right, look. We're going to party. Let's see. Let's look at Tretin's birthday banner. It says, let's party.
Let's
See?
party.
Look, all the dogs are there.
Yeah.
And Lucy's there. Let's party.
I like my banner, FAFO.
Okay.
Schlagster? Yeah, Schlagster.
I was going to make up a lie.
Schlagster. Really?
I was gonna
You're
make
gonna
up a
make
lie.
up a lie to me?
But I couldn't think fast enough.
Can you all hear me? Good, Joe. Hey, Jolie. Jolie, look. Could Jolie see her doggy?
You sure can.
Okay. Thank you, Jolie. Preciousness. Love it. J-Ro, thank you. J-Ro sent $10 super chat. Oh, my
Thank you,
goodness.
J-Ro.
Thank you, J-Ro. Hey, Patrick. Hey, Michelle. Oh, my God. J-Ro, that's you so sweet. Hi, Bannigator. Hi, Timothy Chambers. Michelle King. Hi, sweetheart. Janice Q. Hello, Janice Q. Alrighty.
Look, this is the card that Jolie
Hi, Snake Pit.
and Carrie sent. It's like a 3D beagle.
It's so cute. And it comes with different... It's like, remember the paper dolls when we were kids and you popped them out? And I always hated because I could never pop it out right along the perforations. It always tore, even if it just tore like the tiniest rip in it. It bugged the crap out of me.
Want to show?
Yeah.
This is the envelope it came in.
Yeah.
Very pretty card, Jolie. Thank you. Very
Go ahead,
nice
you
card.
can show it.
So it comes in this envelope. Pretty envelope.
Beautiful envelope. Thank you, Jolie. So precious.
And then inside that envelope is another envelope.
We love envelopes.
All right.
A lot of stuff happening with
And look,
envelopes
these
lately.
are all the faces you
we'll
can
talk
make.
about it.
It comes with all...
Love it. Hi, Alfred. Hi, Mike.
So you could decorate that same dog all these different ways.
Yes.
Because...
Look at all the ways
here's
you
some
can decorate the dogs.
These are the different dogs. Jolie got us the beagle dog.
The beagle, my favorite, of course.
So these things pop out, like
They
the
pop out.
glasses, and that's like a turban. Like
The glasses crack me
Right.
up. I love the glasses. The dogs
There's
and
glasses,
the glasses.
there's
It's just beyond.
neckerchief and flowers.
Totally.
And then you just dress the dog up.
Yep.
I'll show you. Do-do-do-do. So this is the one she sent us, the beagle.
Right.
That's the beagle one. It's a cute beagle.
So cute. He looks like Izzy. He looks just like one of ours.
So when you pop those things out,
Like if I was looking for another beagle and I saw that one, that I would get it. I would adopt him. Like I love him.
right, so it looks like this.
Right.
Right, it looks like that. So then, right, you get these sunglasses and you cut them out, push them out of the thing, and this slides over the dog's head. Right? Well, first the beagle comes flat in the envelope. See, he's like 3D.
Yeah.
He flattens out.
Yeah.
He flattens out. Then you put the glasses on him. Now he's got glasses. And then he's got a party hat with a little pom-pom. Like a real pom-pom. Right?
Like a birthday.
Like a birthday hat. And then you put that.
Cleo, Judy.
Hi, Cleushki.
Can you all hear me? We don't have microphones.
Then he's got a little bow tie that slides under the chin.
Oh my god.
And there he goes. He's ready to party. He's ready to party.
He's so cute. He's so cute. And he changes for different occasions. It is so cute, right? I love it. Yes, Cleo, I had an amazing, perfect, lovely, peaceful, that's most important to me, birthday. No complaints. FAFO did it fine. FAFO did exactly what I wanted, which was easy peasy. I love easy peasy. So, yep. The whole day was lovely, and then at night we chilled, we had drinks, we ordered Chinese food. I told you all that's all I want for my birthday. Chinese food. And I changed up, usually forever and ever. Hi, Amwal. Hi, yes, dear. For always, my entire life, my grandfather always brought me a strawberry shortcake. And FAFO always, after my grandfather was no longer able to do it, and then when he passed, FAFO continued the tradition and always brought me a strawberry shortcake. But yesterday we switched it up, and I wanted a different kind of cake. Still had strawberries, so you'll all see that later. Classy Coco, hi. Okay, good. Because we don't have the mics on, because FAFO's going to go outside and grill my special birthday dinner. So when he's grilling and I'm listening to him outside, you guys hear the feedback, the echo. So we thought it'd be better if we just leave it this way to start, and maybe just leave it this way. Okay, good. He's gonna warm up the grill. So we just wanted to make sure. Thank you, Classy Coco. Yes, thank you for everybody's beautiful, lovely. You can't imagine how much it means to me, guys. Really, really. Like, I have no words. Like, I get emotional. It's just the love that you all shared with me was so meaningful, so touching. I just appreciate you all in my life so much. Thank you. That's like, I'm telling you, I can't go on anymore because I do. It makes me tear up. So, I love you. I love you guys. You mean the world to me, and thank you. You made me feel very, very special. All of you. So, tonight for dinner, since yesterday I had my Chinese food, tonight for dinner, FAFO is making my second favorite meal, which is a grilled steak and a Greek salad. So, we'll see how he does with both of those. I gave him 2 things to cook, so we'll see how it goes, you know. But with the salad, I have to say, I gave him a break. There is no cucumber that he has to cut, so that's good. I didn't realize. He went to the store yesterday, I forgot to tell him to get cucumbers. So, no cucumber, make it easy on FAFO. Although I usually only buy the English cucumbers, which you don't have to peel, because you know, anybody who was here knows FAFO does not. Thank you, Yoange. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you all so much. So, yeah. I just buy the English cucumbers, and all he has to do is slice them. Or if we're getting fancy, like for a Greek salad, we like it like the chunks of the cucumber, like the chunks of the feta cheese. And you said it once. I heard you say that you hate when they do like the feta cheese crumbles. Agree 1000%. I want to know there's feta cheese in my Greek salad. Like, I want to see the chunks. And I love grape leaves. And I know Ange can't eat the grape leaves because it has rice inside, but oh my god, that's my favorite part. Whenever I'm in a restaurant and I order grape leaves or the souvlaki, and I do get the pita and I do get the fries, and I do get in the salad extra grape leaves, and they always say the same thing, well, you have to pay for that. And I'm like, I'm fine. I'll pay. Give me the extra grape leaves. Like, really? Not a problem. So I get my extra grape leaves. But then I found out I could do it myself. And I love being able to do it myself. So we go to BJ's and we get the blocks of the feta cheese. And from Amazon, I have found Trader Joe's sells their grape leaves that I love. And they will ship it to you. So I get a dozen cans at a time of that. That's like the most important part to me of the Greek salad. And then, of course, the lettuce, tomato, cucumbers, which I don't have. We put a little scallions, olives, very important. And then we get the Tyson. We showed you all the other week when we made the ham and chicken cordon bleu. Right. That chicken, the Tyson grilled chicken, that's it. That's all you need. You put a few pieces of that or some rotisserie chicken, whatever kind of cooked chicken you have, and you get pita bread, and you get some tzatziki sauce and Greek dressing, and voila, you created the perfect Greek salad. So FAFO is going to do steak and a Greek salad for dinner tonight.
Sounds good.
It does sound good, FAFO. I think we're all behind you. Come on, everybody. Show FAFO love. Show FAFO the love. We all have faith and trust in our FAFO. He could do two things at once. He could grill.
So the grill is on and warming up.
And he can make a salad. I know he could do it. I didn't have the chat on the TV. Let's see. Am I getting there?
Yeah, it was on the TV. I was watching it.
Oh, you were? Oh, okay. Then I shut it off.
You did shut it off.
I'm sorry, baby. All right, let's put it back. That should be good.
You're letting your brain get ahead of itself.
There it is. Okay, yes. I didn't see it. It must have been a quiet moment in the chat. Oh, yeah. You know why? Because I was talking. They were listening. Thank you all. I love when people listen when I talk. It doesn't happen around here much. And then I get... Wait, what'd you say? Wait a minute, what? I get some of that. Or he'll ask me a question and I'm like, I literally just told you that. And he's like, you did? Like, nothing. Nothing. But it's okay. Chef FAFO, right? Yeah, you can do it, Jolie, right? Alright. I have faith in you. So, I just brought up something with stuffing.
With stuffing?
About, envelope stuffing.
Envelope stuffing.
Yeah.
What about it?
What is it?
I don't know. Apparently you take your paycheck and you take a bunch of envelopes.
Well, that's my question. Do you take your paycheck? Like, do you not put the paycheck... I'm sorry, if any of you do, like, cash stuffing... Let me know.
Hello, Alfred Clue.
Hi, Alfred. Because I don't get it.
Good
like,
job,
we just watched this guy, and I follow his system, basically. Although I don't have the envelopes, his system made sense. So you go to the Dollar Tree, and you buy a box of envelopes, which is like usually 100 envelopes. And on the envelopes that you know you're going to have to do...
Expenses, household expenses.
Every month.
Rent or mortgage.
Right.
Electric bill.
Right.
Gas bill.
Yeah.
Water bill.
Right. But he's even saying you just do utilities in one. Like cable. You don't need separate ones for each, but you could.
Yes, you could.
But he's saying minimize it. So you just do like household utilities, right? So that would be cable, gas, electric, phone, whatever, because we have the package, so we get the cable and the phone and the internet. So just file it onto one. Don't have like 4 separate envelopes for the 4 separate components. So yeah, okay, that made sense to me. So now you have rent or mortgage, taxes would be another envelope, household utilities would be another envelope. If you have kids, children's expenses, like they have sports teams or clothing, or there's going to be a prom this year. You know, the kids always need money. Right. So you have a kid's envelope.
GameStop money.
Right, that would be in the kids' envelope. Right, like you don't need a separate envelope.
So here's the problem with cash stuffing. Problem with cash stuffing is this. Most people who need to do cash stuffing live in neighborhoods where they're probably going to get their cash envelopes robbed. So cash stuffing is not a good idea.
Okay, that's one Now I said I understood that. That made sense to me. And then I would have an envelope with like savings.
Oh look, Jolie says her mother did that. Yes, a lot of immigrant people when they come here from another country and they don't understand the the dollar exchange from their currency.
Right.
It makes sense. They get a job. They may not speak the language well. They work somewhere. And they come home.
Hey, Paula.
They come home with a bunch of money.
Right.
That they after tax, and they see, oh, and they know how to count it, and then they know, oh, I need X amount of dollars for my rent, and they count it out, put it in the envelope. I need X amount of dollars for my utilities. They count it out. So that's an easy way for them to figure it out because they can't do it in their head because they're not familiar with the exchange rate.
And that makes sense. It's logical. Like you have the envelopes, you know your monthly expenses, you have an envelope for every monthly expense, and like with the kids, stuff that might pop up. So just a general kids fund, right? Okay. But things like the mortgage, the taxes, the utilities, things that are stable, the same every month to month, basically. Like, my cable bill might change by a penny. Literally, like last month it was, I think 2.95, and this month it's 2.94. Like, which is annoying because I have them on automatic payment through my bank, and I don't want to give them an extra penny.
Cousin Benny, Jamie Vogel wishes you a happy birthday.
Thank you,
Thank
Vinny.
you, Jamie, and cousin Benny. I like the dancing
Jamie.
from Bryant Park. Dancing lessons.
Yeah, I love the dancing. Yesterday and today, they were very
nice.
cool. We were there. We gave you the like.
Very nice.
We've been busy, so in and out kind of thing, but love it. Thank you for that, by the way. So, yeah, it changes, and that's annoying because now I have to go in, and so I don't give the cable company an extra penny. I have to change the 95 to 94. And then it's on auto pay.
Because you have it on auto pay.
Right.
See, she has I write checks.
He writes checks.
I write checks.
He's old school. Right.
Like the water bill was due, I wrote out a check.
Not only
and guess what? I wrote the amount out in script.
And then, where'd you go with that check? Did you pop it like most people right in the mailbox?
I went to the town hall.
You went to the town hall.
And I gave it to the lady, and I had Lulu with me, and Lulu got a biscuit.
Right. And then he took Lulu for a bath, and Lulu got another biscuit. Because Lulu's very adorable.
And a free bath. He got a free bath.
And a free bath.
That's how Lulu rolls.
Score. That's how FAFO rolls. Right. It's
So,
better
yeah.
than the $2.45 a month we used to pay for the baths.
Well, see, that's why I prefer the checkbook method versus cash stuffing.
Hey, CGP!
Because when I write a check, I write the amount on the register. So I know the balance of what's in the checkbook.
Yeah. He's big on the balance. I just look in the phone.
I'm not so much big on the balance. I'm more big on writing down the checks you wrote.
I'm saying you're big on using the register.
TDP, welcome.
I don't
Hello,
write any
touring
checks.
different places.
I pay through the bank app, or I tell him you need to write a
She
check.
does everything on the phone.
I do everything on the phone.
I do everything in person.
Yes, and this is the definition of us. Like, I'm with it. I'm hip. I'm moving and grooving. He's gonna maintain for as long as he can. I'm kidding. I'm not hip at all, but I have kept up with things that I need to know on the internet. So I'll forget. If I don't use it constantly, then I'll forget.
I think the grill is warmed up.
Okay, so you could take our lovely folks
All right, let's go. Let's go get a steak and go out there.
and, yeah, start grilling and chilling, Papa.
Let's go get a steak. And I'll come back and get the thermometer later. What else do we need? Oh, you know what else we need? We need glasses. We can't go out there without glasses. The sun's...
You and Jolie's little cutout dog, you need glasses.
Yeah, we need glasses. You guys are gonna need glasses too. So I'm gonna put you into the sun. Yeah, let's see. Let's spin you guys around so you can see the sunset. Woo! Look at that sunset. Look at that sunset. So Tretin doesn't have a mic, so you won't be able to hear her. So what's this temperature on? It's on 400. Okay, we're on 400, baby. All right. let's turn around. I want to show you the steak. All right, good. So here's the steak. We've been marinating the steak for a while. Take the saran wrap off. Okay, let's spin it around so you can see the grill. Can you see the grill? Let's see. Come on. All right, that's sizzling away rather nicely. Rather nicely. All right, let's go back to the sundown. You guys watch the sunset. You guys watch the sunset. Look at that beautiful sunset. Beautiful, beautiful. Let me take this bowl inside. I'll be right back out. Right. All right, I washed the bowl out. That's a beautiful sunset, right? Well, it rained. About an hour ago, I took the beagles out for their walk. We got to the end of the driveway. There was another dog barking at them. So we walked half a block away and it started raining. So we came right back. And now look at this beautiful sunset. Very nice. All right, let's go. Let's go back inside the tree. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. And we're back. Let's go back inside the tree.
Coco, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Thank you. I saw you earlier, but I don't have a mic, and he was outside, so I thanked you, but I don't think you heard it. So thank you. Love you. Coco, thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Oh, now I have to. I saw you earlier. I have to mute. I don't have a mic. I don't need to hear myself in stereo. I'm annoying. Okay, where's he go? Babe? He went back outside. I swear the beagles have trained me. Every time I see somebody walk by, I have to look. At least I don't bark.
Oh!
So that's good.
That was some sunset out there.
It was gorgeous. That was so pretty. It's like Cleo's sunsets. No, not Cleo. Who does the sunsets? Baby Love. Baby Love. The sunrises and the sunsets. Gorgeous. I'm good, Soren. Yesterday was my birthday, so that's why people are saying happy birthday.
TDP. Long time no see. We see you here and there.
Here and there.
In Mark's chats.
More so lately, yeah. I think we've seen him a couple of times on Ange's. Because Joe always shouts them out, TTP.
TDP.
Just like you do, FAFO. All right, so we're getting back to the cash stuffing. All right, so that makes sense to me.
Envelope stuffing.
The envelope stuffing makes sense to me. Okay, so that's the old school way of doing it. FAFO would still probably do it that way.
What,
But
envelope stuffing?
yeah.
No, checkbook. I said I'm checkbook.
Okay, so checkbook. So
I'm
he's
checkbook.
advanced.
Like instead of taking my paycheck and having it cash and putting cash in envelopes,
Yeah.
I would take that money, put it in the bank, putting it in my checking account.
Exactly.
And now I know what's in the checking account. I just
Right.
deposited 500 plus I had 300, so now I have 800. So I make sure that's in my register. Balance available, 800.
Yes.
And then as I write each check,
Yes. That's my point. Correct.
I deduct
So I
from the
understand in
balance.
the old days, and the old bubbies, they didn't want to go and leave their money in the bank. They wanted to see their money. So they had the system of taking the envelopes, and they knew that they needed whatever, $20 for the rent, $10 for food. You know, it was back in the day. So I'm
Would you
going
like
low.
some champagne for your birthday?
Absolutely, why not? Why the hell not? Okay, we're getting our little drinky poos on. It's gonna be champagne today. So, okay. Oh good, I love these flutes. I've told you all I can't
Let me
stand
move the poop.
flutes with stands, or like margarita glasses, or the worst is martini glasses. I hate those. They're just not balanced on the table. Somebody just touches the table and they get all, you know. I don't want any of my drinks spilling out. Okay, that's my number one priority.
All right.
I want all the alcohol that's supposed to be in that drink, I want it all in there.
Me too.
Correct.
All right, so we have Barefoot Bubbly.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Oh, they must have ordered
Pizza.
pizza.
We have
Neighbors-
new neighbors across the street.
Neighbors ordered. Oh, Barefoot
I know their
Bubbly,
entire
Brut
schedule.
Rosé.
Friday night's pizza night. I know the coming and going of the new neighbors across the street.
She does.
It's my view. Right.
Yes.
He was outside earlier and he was talking to the neighbor on the side of the new neighbors across the street. So he's right next door to them. And he asked him about the new neighbors across the street. He doesn't know anything. They're my view, right? Exactly across the street, exactly opposite me. You got to turn them so they can see the black door, so they see that this is my view. So I know everything, every day, when they leave, when they come home, who lives there. I know it all. And I know that Friday night is pizza night.
Right.
I feel like I should give a drum roll. Oh, yeah. I'll do this. Mazel tov! It's another year for Jody. Oh, that's a song. Next year I'll be 64. What's that? There's a song. When I'm 64. Will you still
Sing it.
need me? Will you still feed
Beatles.
me? When I'm 64.
Beatles is probably copyright all over.
Well,
the place.
if this voice gets a copyright, then YouTube really needs to check their algorithm. I think we should be okay. I could understand if we play it and you sing it.
Oh,
Isn't that gorgeous? Do you see the color? It's the beautiful color of rose. It's perfect.
It's Brut Rosé.
Brute Rosé.
Okay.
Clink with me.
Go. Happy birthday, Tretin.
Happy birthday, Tretin. Thank you. Thank you all again.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ah, delicious.
Oh my God. Oh my God. This is like the perfect thirst quenching drink. If it didn't have alcohol in it, somebody should create this without alcohol. Like this exact drink. It's perfect. Right, but you can't start drinking champagne, you know, every time you're thirsty. Although I'm sure there are some, you know,
Why not? Why
rich
not?
ladies who
Just
probably
stuff
do.
an envelope, right? Just get an
The
envelope.
champagne envelope.
Put cash in there for champagne. Put champagne on the envelope, and that's the money you spend on the champagne.
There you go.
That's what
That's
it's for.
champagne envelope.
That's what it's for. Envelope stuffing is for all the
I don't think,
vices.
I have a feeling that the people who are drinking champagne whenever they
They
feel
don't have
like
envelopes?
they don't have envelopes. No,
Oh, come on,
no,
man.
they're not having envelopes.
Oh,
I'm gonna go with my gut.
No,
on
oh
this
yeah,
one.
and look, this is the card that came with the beagle. So this came, look, this came, see this 3D beagle
Babe,
came
that's,
with a card.
So good, thank you.
Time to party. And it says, Jody, wishing you the happiest birthday. Enjoy your special day. Here's to you. And it's clinking. Look, it's clinking. It's clinking.
It's clinking.
Right? It says,
Clink.
Slancha, Slancha. With all our love, Jolie and Carrie. See, look, it's got the champagne glasses clinking.
Jar, we were watching you today.
Jar,
Yes.
you were exploring.
I was in there. I said hello. Yes, I was there for a while. I watched. Yeah. And then you was still on my phone, but I was doing, he gives me chores to do for FAFO Friday. So I was watching, but I wasn't chatting.
Get him done.
You were very good.
Get him done. Okay, what time is it? I gotta check on the steak.
So, yes, you do. Okay,
Whoa! Yeah, I gotta check on the steak.
I'm watching. It's exact time. You're good.
All right, stay here with them.
Flip it over. Flip it over. He's flipping the steaks. He says, stay here with them. He confused me. Oh, it's so funny. I was talking to Ange right before. It was, I don't know what time. It was like, I don't know, before 7. And she said, I must have been 6. Because she said, I'll see you in an hour. And I got all excited. I thought they were going live. I started to say, are you going live? Like, not realizing that we were going live. I think that if the writing the checks and not listening to Tretin defines FAFO, I think that defines Tretin. Like, I really got excited that we were going to see Ange and Joe on a date, not realizing it was us.
So I flipped it over, and the core temperature is 143.
Okay, so you want to shut it now. You just want to get a sear on that second side. You could shut it. Just give it like a minute, 2 minutes, just to get a sear. And then put it in the aluminum tray and let it carry over cook.
Okay.
Because you don't want it to... Alright, actually we had a boo-boo. We had a mistake. Because the best steaks around here are BJ's. Delicious.
Berkeley Jensen?
Yeah. And my favorite steaks are ribeyes. And BJ's ribeyes are phenomenal. They're just like melts in your mouth. Delicious. And I'm not gonna waste money and time and teeth on a tough steak. Like I don't buy a steak to eat leather. I buy a steak to enjoy it. So I want like what I enjoy. So FAFO wanted to go there. He was picking up something, and he asked if I needed anything. So I said, yeah, get 2 packages of the ribeyes. So he went. He came back. He had 2 packages. The top one was ribeyes. I said, okay, good. So put them in the freezer. I knew my sons were coming home and they loved the steak, so I figured, all right, we'll have them. So I had a few left, and when my sons were here, we finished the package that I had, and then we finished the top package. And then for tonight, FAFO said, what do you want, for your special birthday dinner on FAFO Friday? So I said, well, we had the Chinese last night, let's do the steaks tonight. So he brought up the steaks so they could defrost. And they're defrosting, and I glanced at them, and I realized they don't look like ribeyes. So I looked closer, and they weren't ribeyes. I guess the ribeye, somebody had thrown these steaks in, but it was the exact same setup. Like, the ribeyes always come 3 steaks. There were 3 steaks. Like, they looked just like it. I had never seen it, so I didn't notice until I did see it, and then I noticed. So what they are, really, it says Chuck Steak London Broil.
Yeah, that's how we joined Jolie. $20 free.
Free, yeah, free. So we have no idea. This might come out like shoe leather. We don't know.
Well, no. So we happen to have a gadget that we bought on QVC.
20 years ago.
No.
10 years ago.
No. 30 years ago.
30 years ago. I went the opposite
So
direction.
because we were in a market where QVC started, so we've been with QVC for a long time. Whose wife is with QVC? RJ Wertheimer's?
Yes, RJ.
RJ Wertheimer.
And I don't know if he's in here.
So
hey, Karina. Mwah. We've been worried about Karina. She didn't have internet and she was in that tornado system. I can't live like that. God bless you. Thank God they're all okay.
Yeah, everybody's okay, right,
See
Karina?
you guys. Madre, Karina, the kids, Eunice,
Instead of
everybody.
whole, it was like
everyone.
from Texas
Yes,
to upstate
everyone.
New York. There
Yes.
was a swath
oh
of weather.
God. Pennsylvania got hit hard. Yeah, it was all the way over here.
So anyhow, yeah, BJ's, the steaks, wrong steaks. What kind of steaks are these?
It says Chuck for London broil.
So Chuck for London broil is kind of a tougher meat.
We never buy Chuck
so
unless I'm making.
Where's the tenderizer? I want to show him the tenderizer.
I put it on the top of the Lazy Susan, the top shelf of the Lazy Susan. Or maybe I put it on the bottom.
Okay. See, the one time
No.
I want to show you guys something that would have normally stayed there until, because FAFO used it, FAFO washed it, FAFO put it to dry. The one time
I was cleaning up for
FAFO
Friday.
wants to show you guys something.
I was cleaning up for FAFO
She's
Friday.
cleaning up for FAFO Friday.
So I was putting all the dishes away, smartass. Open the Lazy Susan. Okay, and if you opened it from right to left, right? On the bottom, close to the left side.
I don't even understand cash stuffing.
I know, we're going to get back to that. Okay, on the bottom, close to the left side, where you bought me the air fryer grill mats
Oh, I see.
that I didn't need.
All right, so you moved it.
So now they're shoved in the bottom of the Lazy Susan.
All right.
Okay.
So the reason we bought this doohickey was so that you could buy cheaper meat and tenderize it with this.
Which we never use.
It's a
because
bunch.
I never buy cheaper meat.
It's like a bunch of little knives.
That's right.
Look at that.
We
It's
still
a
have it
bunch
after
of little
30
knives.
years. Look, there's no rust or anything on
And
it.
it's
'cause
like
I've never
spring.
used it.
And like you put this up against the meat, and then, you know, when you push it down, you're basically, you know, stabbing little holes in the meat. So you could tenderize it all you want.
Right.
So we use this on the meat today. So I think the meat's going to come out all right, because this thing is awesome.
So
But-
tell them what else you did after you did that.
So I put on some sasheries and Worcestershire sauce.
Did you put on the meat tenderizer?
And meat tenderizer.
Okay.
Meat tenderizer.
Okay.
Which just seems to be good.
Yes. Hi, Jody FJ. Ange says it's a rat trap. So, yeah, Jolie, really, I wasn't hiding it on him. Oh, let's get back to the cash stuffing and the hiding money from yourself.
All right, let's get back to the cash stuffing.
Oh, wait. The steak? Where are we with the steak?
It's still on the, I
Okay,
turned
take
off
it off the grill.
and bring it in.
Put it in an aluminum tray
Uh-huh.
and bring it in. Do you cover it?
Come on, let's go. Let's go do this.
Maybe you should cover it some, loosely. Like loosely tented.
Loosely tented, she said. Loosely tented. All right, let's get a tray. Let's get a tray. Let's get a lid. Because she wants us to tent it. We have to tent it. Come on. Let's go out there. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's see. What do we have? What do we have? All right, we have this. Ooh, can you guys see that? Do 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 do. Yeah, you can see that. Da, da, da. Ooh, look at that. Nice char. Okay, let's put it in here. We're off. We're off, right? Then she wants this just tented. Right here. There you go. Now you're tented. Now you're tented, kid. Oh, here, you guys look at the sun. I'm going to take this in. I'm going to take this in. Look at that sundown. It's like a painting. It's like a Bob Ross painting. Look at that. All right, be back. All right, sexy baby. I'm gonna put this on the stove. How's that sunset? Beautiful? How's that sunset? That sunset beautiful or what? Beautiful sunset, right? Very nice. Very nice sunset. Very nice. Do 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 do. Very nice. All right, we'll go right back in now. See? Oh, we can lower the flag. Let's lower the flag. All right, let's go back in. All right, I think now we can go to Mike's.
Okay. Well, if they could hear us, we probably don't need it.
Well, later on, if we do any singing, we'll need mics.
Okay.
So
What do you
let's-
guys think? You want mics or no mics?
Let's put them in.
Okay, put them in. Vinny, I agree with you. Jolie, yes, I agree with you. That's why, like FAFO said, that meat tenderizer thing we've had for 30 years. It was probably the thing to do 30 years ago, but they have since realized that the juices will escape. But as soon as I said to FAFO this morning, he immediately remembered that we have the meat tenderizer because the steaks, I'm like, we can't
No
use
mic
these,
sounds
they're gonna
perfect.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Okay, good. So, okay, good.
Oh, Lulu
So,
locked out. We get
okay. That's probably why, when we got it, that's why we got it. And now that we have all learned, and I agree with you, the juices escape. But he was all hell-bent on, you know we have, because anybody who knows this house, anybody who knows FAFO, and all of you do at this point, because they talk about it all the time. FAFO.
And for a while there, I couldn't find it. So you know what I'm thinking. I'm
I
thinking
threw it out.
she threw it out.
Treating threw it out.
That's what I'm thinking.
Of course, of course.
Barnes and Noble, of course, of course.
Treating
So I'm thinking she
surprised
threw it out. But then she said, no. She knew exactly where it was.
It was in Lazy Susan. I think I put it there when we first moved in here 24 years ago. And every time I would move to Lazy Susan, I'd see it and I'd think I should throw that out. But I just never did. So I knew exactly where it was.
It's a hell of an item.
Coco, yes, I
Coco.
thanked you. I've seen it.
Thank you, Coco.
Third time. Mwah, I love you.
Thank you, Coco.
Coco, thank you so much. You're a sweetheart. Yes. We have seen it. Yes. The first
Oh,
time
that's
I didn't have a mic, I couldn't thank you.
Everyone wants to
And
come
then the second time I thanked you because I had seen the first. And now third time. You're such a sweetheart.
up. Jair explores.
Okay, so he doesn't throw anything out. And I happen to know where it was. So he got all excited that he could use it. So I wasn't going to tell him you shouldn't use it because the juices actually run out and the meat will be tougher. So I just let him have it. Do it. If it sucked, if it's shoe leather, he'll eat it. Don't get me wrong. Or I'll figure out a way to put it in the slow cooker and marinate it so it gets.
So people are saying that it's counterproductive because by stabbing it,
You're letting
you're
the
not.
juices out.
You're letting
You
it
wanna
do-
hold
and so
the
you want it
juices
even
in.
tougher.
Right. That's why they
Yeah,
tell
but
you.
you want to cut the sinew and tendons. You want to soften everything.
Well,
up.
that's why they tell you, when you take it off the grill, you never cut right into it. Because that's the reason for carryover cooking. You have to let it rest.
Okay.
So the juice.
But you know who says that to you? It's like eggs. The guy, when you break an egg to scramble it or sunny side, they say, oh my God, you're breaking the egg. So this guy has a machine that you can put the egg on the machine and it stabs the egg and it spins the stuff in the egg
Right.
without break. And I'm like, yeah, right. This way I don't have to break the eggshell. Who cares if you break the eggshell? Who cares if the juices come running out? Just add more Worcestershire sauce. That's all.
It's true.
You throw some sherry wine on there, or water, or Kool-Aid, or soda, and they use soda to tenderize meat too.
They do, and they use it in. I've seen it used in like
Restaurants.
stew or chuck roast.
So yeah.
Or barbecue. Right, they
Thank
use
you,
the chuck
Jair.
roast.
Timu. Jair loves the shirt. Jair, if you want my merch, go to Timu.
We get nothing from it.
We get nothing for it.
But they have a lot of FAFO.
But they have a lot of FAFO stuff.
And on Amazon.
I searched for Jair shirts.
Also, we
they
get
didn't have
nothing.
any Jair shirts. But Timu has plenty of FAFO shirts.
It's become the
If
same
you buy
now,
one,
so
I get
everybody has
$0.
FAFO.
I
turn
have
on YouTube and
an
it says
envelope
FAFO.
marked. I have an envelope marked money that I don't get from Timu, and it's always empty.
Okay, so let's go back to that.
See, I brought it back to that.
Very good. Envelope stuffing. Okay, so we've discussed the boobies in the old days, and they had envelopes because they wanted to make sure, and they didn't trust the banks, and they wanted to make sure when Mr. came knocking at the door for the rent, they had the envelope with the rent.
Right, and you could pay somebody in cash, and guess what? They had a little receipt notebook. It said receipts on the top, and they'd write out, received X amount of dollars from, paid in full for May. Rent paid in full for May.
Right.
Here's your receipt.
Absolutely. But now, I speak of all of this to say, there's a new trend on YouTube. And that's why I asked any of you if you do it, because I don't mean to insult anybody. In fact, if somebody could explain it to me, I would be grateful. Because it makes, from what I've seen, it makes no sense. So, you get these pretty little doodads that you order on Temu, and they have little like wallets, and in the wallet, pretty wallet, like a pretty purpley, pinkish, like whatever wallet, and it has like dividers, and you put money in there. Okay, that's kind of like the envelope thing. I'm with you. But then you also have like a box, and I think that's where the cash stuffing comes in. Because then you take some cash and you shove it into the box, and the box has a little slit. Like a piggy bank, but it's the shape of a box, literally. So, okay, so now you have your box, and you have your little envelopes, right? And then you have these other envelopes, separate from the envelopes that are in the pretty purple, pink wallet with all the dividers. Now you have these other envelopes, also pretty. See, pretty I think is the key here. It has to be pretty to work. To save money, you have to spend money. It has to be pretty, all of it. The envelopes, the box, the pens you use, the stickers that come. It all has to be pretty.
A box, an envelope, walk into a bar. And just making a joke. A box, an envelope, and some cash walk into a bar. See, that's the joke, Ange. A box, some envelopes, and some cash walk into a bar.
The box and the envelope come back out. The cash is gone.
Right, the cash is gone. The cash is gone.
Right.
Cash
So
is
explain to
gone.
me what happens to that cash. Because now you have, at least I've told you 3, there are 4. Right, there's another one. Right, now you have these regular envelopes like we were talking about, like the boobies have, but also pretty. And on there you write things like, okay, you have groceries.
Patrick, New York.
And then the rest is like eat out, or it's like all these nonsense, get nails done. It's like all these nonsensical things that, and then you have like miscellaneous.
Get nails done. I do your nails.
But under nowhere,
I do your
you
nails.
do my pedicures, I do my manicures.
That's true.
Relax. So under nowhere
Voila.
does it say
Voila.
the basics like rent and food.
Voila.
Well, it did say groceries, but it doesn't say like rent and utilities and I don't know. And if it did, maybe, and I missed
Voila.
that, then what are the rest of the envelopes for?
Voila.
And what's the wallet for? And what's the box with the slit for? And why suddenly do they take change, like a bunch of change, like you just opened?
Yeah, like the change just stays in the piggy bank.
Like, no, it wasn't in the piggy bank at all. It
I mean,
went
my
to the-
change just stays in the piggy bank.
Right.
So to be honest with you, when I leave the house, I go in the piggy bank
He loves change.
and I pour out a handful of change.
Why?
And I always try to pay exact change.
Exact change. He loves when he can pay exact change.
And you know why? I used to do it.
You always could, because he always
I
has
always
it.
did it because it's nice when the cashier gets an exact amount of money and they don't have to make change.
Hey, Ronnie. It's not only nice.
But now,
they can't. Even though.
But now, I don't do it for that reason. I do it because I give the cashier the exact amount of money, and they put it into the computer, and they scratch their head. Like, I just do it to. I used to do it to be nice to the cashier, but now because the cashiers are mostly morons, I do it to confuse
We
them.
apologize to anybody who's a cashier. We don't mean any of you guys. We're talking
I'll give them
about
exact change.
the kids.
I'll give them exact
Running
change.
their first
I'll give them
drugs.
exact change.
Who don't wanna be
and I
there.
give them exact change, and they give me back $1.
It's true. It's good. It's a good living.
Or I'll give them exact change, and they'll ring it up and say, "I need 2 cents more."
Right, they
What do
need
you
more.
mean you need 2 cents?
Right.
Well, I gave you the exact change. You can't do it.
Did
These.
that like recently happened to you?
I don't know what generation I am. I don't know what generation these cashiers are. They're so stupid. They're so stupid.
They're not all stupid.
Well,
They
the
lie.
kid. Hey,
You're yelling.
I just took the car for a brake
They
job.
said they hear you. You're yelling.
I just took the car for a brake job, and the kid couldn't have been any older than 20 years old.
He just graduated from a tech
So
school.
naturally, I'm skeptical, but
And I'm all for tech schools. I love tech schools.
I decided I'd be nice that day, so I got in the car. The brakes are screeching and squealing and grinding. So I called the guy back. I said, "Hey, the brakes are screaming and grinding." He says, "Well, you know, there's a break-in period." I said, "Listen, make me an appointment first thing next week," because this was a Friday. Go in. I said, "Look at the rotors. They're not wearing in properly." And this is 5 days after the brake job. Sure as what? Sure as envelope stuffing.
Sure as poop.
There was
It's right in
rust
front of
on
you.
the axle that he forgot to take off with a grinder, and nothing was seated properly. The rotors weren't seated properly, so the calipers
Paula,
weren't hitting
right?
properly.
He gets over exuberant. See, even Paula said stop
Who said
yelling.
Paula?
Yes.
Paula said stop yelling.
Well, he will listen to you. He will not listen.
Paula, lower the volume. Paula, don't you have a volume button on your TV or something?
Paula,
Or on your
okay.
phone?
This is what I deal with all my life. This is it. Whatever I say, he comes
Yeah,
out
look,
with.
$2 bill. I love $2 bills, Vinny. When I go to the TD bank,
He gets them.
I go to the ATM, I take out what I need, I take out the cash I need. I go inside
Yes,
and I
Vinny.
go to the tellers and I say, "You got any $2 bills?"
But he does it also to mess with the cashiers because they also think it's fake.
So yeah, but to be honest, people love the $2 bills.
No, our neighbor who's 85, I talk about
Stop.
every week.
Our neighbor was in the Navy.
Right.
Now in the Navy on payday, they would only pay you with $2 bills
Right.
to get the $2 bills circulating.
So does he like
So
them?
when he loves them because he's a Navy guy. So
He,
Navy
that's
guys
it. That's the only generation that
Yeah,
knows
Joseph
about
Patrons.
and loves the $2 bill.
Joseph Patrons, be loud, be proud.
Okay, my ears need a break. So
We don't have any microphones
relax.
on.
You don't have to scream. They hear you. They said they hear you. Do you hear him without screaming?
So here's the whole secret to the
Then
volume.
put the fucking microphones on because you're hurting my ears and giving me a headache.
So I
You're
tested a
screaming.
theory. With the microphones or without the microphones, you manage to talk when I start talking. So then, without the microphones, I have to scream. So, Paula Tenney, if you could figure out how to get Tretin to not talk when I talk, like when I start to talk, she starts to talk. So, like, that's why I repeat myself like 5 times.
Vinny has
Because
a
I'm trying to
collection.
start a sentence. What?
Vinny has a collection of $2 bills with serial numbers and
Yeah, I've seen
sequential-
some of your shorts that you do with the $2 bills.
Have
Yeah.
you? Oh my goodness.
Some of them are in sequence. So anyway, Vinny would have loved it. So I went to the TD Bank a few weeks ago, and the kid says to me, "Yeah, I got a ton of $2 bills." I said, "How did you get all these $2?" He says, some guy came in here that was collecting him.
The guy from the Navy who lives
The guy
next
who was
door.
collecting it came in and he was just sick of them. Because like kids, if you have kid, you give a kid $2 bill, they love it. If I go out to a restaurant with my guys,
So that's it. So it's the 5-year-olds and the 85-year-olds.
No, if I go out to
everybody in between, not so happy.
Paulatetti. So if I go out to a restaurant with my guys, I'll pay like in cash with some $2 bills. Yeah, Paulatetti, do something. I'm trying to talk. So $2 bills, and then they're like, "You got any more?" So one guy will give me a $10 bill. I'll give him 5 2s.
Why?
People love $2 bills. I don't know why.
I find them very annoying. I always feel guilty if I try to use it in a store. Like, I won't use it in a store. Because I feel like they're going to look at me like it's fake money. Like it's Monopoly money.
If you go to the Chinese restaurant, they'll look at you like it's fake money.
Why? They're not aware of $2
This
bills?
$2 bill. They know $2 bill. This fake. I'm just saying that's what they would say.
No, there was something. I remember.
Paulatetti.
Ange, are you still here? Help me, Ange. You guys went
Cleo
to a
likes the shiny
fancy restaurant for Christmas, I think. Right? With Josh? You guys went out to dim sum.
Yeah, Josh.
And the waiter came running after Joe after. I don't remember why. I don't think it was because Joe paid with $2 bills. But I remember, I think I remember, or I'm totally making it up. For some reason, the waiter came out to ask Joe something.
Great story. Great story.
$2
So who's on the $2 bill, Tretin?
Oh, I'm lucky I know George Washington is on the 1 and Lincoln's on the 5 after that amount.
Well, if you stuffed...
Benjamin is on the 100.
If you stuffed envelopes, you would know who's on the $2 bill.
Well, I don't stuff envelopes. Is anybody explaining this to me? Because you know what? When I was a child, but then as an adult...
When I was 17...
When we do Passover...
It was
there's a
very
thing. You're
good
interrupting me
year.
now.
You have to request it through Paulatetti. You have to go through Paulatetti.
Paula will agree with me. Shut up, FAFO. Look, Paula said shut up, FAFO. Okay, so for Passover, which was 3 weeks ago, you take 3 pieces of matzah, and in between each of the levels, so you have 2 levels, right, for the 3 pieces of matzah, you put money in there. $2 bills would be perfect for this. Perfect. Okay, and then you take a clean dishcloth, the mother of the house, wherever you're celebrating. He's going to show you a $2 bill?
Yeah.
He's going to show you a $2 bill.
It's Jefferson on there.
Okay. So that would be perfect for the Afikomen. Perfect. Because what you do is you put money in between the levels of the matzah. And if you have you could do 1, or I don't know, you could do a few if you want to hide a few. Anyway, you wrap it up in a clean dishcloth.
Here, you want to demonstrate? I'll bring you the matzah.
No, I don't want to. No, we're not wasting matzah. I love matzah. But yes, so show. Matzah's about the size of...
a square.
This square. Right in here, it would fit perfectly. Alright, so right in here. You take your piece of matzah, you put it here, you put another one, you put another one, and then you would fold it over, and then you hide this, okay?
Oh, look, here's something that's the piece of a
Being
matzah.
a functional adult every day seems a bit excessive.
It's like, this is the size of a matzah.
Okay, so they get...
This came with the birthday card.
Okay, they're not idiots. Here, they understood the first time.
So wait a minute, you have to take the cloth.
I am not Vanna!
I think you do it this way.
I just told him how to do it, and you're doing it wrong.
This is how FAFO does it.
Alright, you do it any way you want.
Oh, and then you put the $2 bill in there.
And you forgot the money.
You put the money in there.
Totally.
Then you hide it somewhere.
I just told me how to do it.
We hide it
Not
somewhere.
that they need it. No, you were totally wrong.
Here.
You would have
I'm gonna
3
hide
of
it under
those.
here. Yeah, 3.
Right.
I'm gonna hide it here.
It's like when Lucy gets something that she likes to eat and hides it.
Right.
But then she keeps going back for it because she doesn't trust...
I have something for her.
She doesn't trust that the other 2 won't find it. So she'll hide it. I mean,
Right.
she'll destroy this house to hide
I have
it.
this for them.
She'll pull off all these covers on the chairs.
They'll go
and
nuts
stuff.
if I give this to
She
them
pulls
now.
them all off. You're interrupting me.
Okay.
And then she'll hide it, like buried it all the way back here. And then she'll leave. She'll walk away. And like 2 seconds later, she's back up here to get it again. And go hide it somewhere else. And you see her thinking and working it out, like where she could hide it. And then she ends up eating it anyway. But anyway, okay, so back to the afikoman. So you all get it, right? 3 slices of matzah, a dish towel, money. And you hide it. And then the kids in the house, however many there are, 1, 10, whatever, they run around and they try to find it because you've hidden it somewhere in your house. And somebody finds it and they have the choice. They could keep all the money for themselves. It teaches the kids a lesson. Hopefully. I've never seen it where...
What kind of lesson?
Like share.
Like how to stuff envelopes?
Be generous. Yes, that's the first step of the stuffing envelopes lesson. Anyway, it's called hiding the afikomen. 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 I don't know. It sounds right.
It is right.
Okay. Afikomen. So you hide it. So that's Jewish Passover. That's what we do. Thank you. Yes, it is. I noticed it before I forgot. Okay. Yes, it is. Okay? Am I good, Jolie? All right. You're my wardrobe coordinator. Here, you keep a watch. So, that's the only thing. And...
Get it. Thank you.
Spray tomorrow, please. He has sprayed, but at the beginning of the season, they're just... ugh. And I find at least 1 or 2 in the house a day. And this one's on me, so, okay?
All right.
Like, I'm freaking out a little here, dude. Tomorrow. It's on my list. Spray.
Get an envelope, write ants on it.
I don't need to. I will know. In the 90s, really. And
No.
we got her first $2
No,
bill
Vinny
in the
said it's
90s.
been around since the 1800s.
Yeah. But people are saying they didn't know it's been around so long. Okay, so you can make the Greek salad,
Nice.
or you want to pour another champagne. I mean, make the Greek salad before you're ready to eat, so it doesn't matter.
I'll pour you some champagne, then we'll go make some salad.
No, I meant you're empty if you want to have another, or you want to go make the salad. It's an either or. Either.
I want to stuff envelopes
No.
with $2 bills.
We tell them
That's what I want to do.
Nobody can understand the freaking envelopes.
Hello, Steve Darcham. Steve Ducharme.
Darcham, really? You know it's
I was
Ducharme.
reading with Paula Denny Brote, because she's the volume coordinator now.
So?
Paul is in charge of the audio.
So, because she
all of a
wrote it, she
sudden.
spelled it right.
No, she wrote Darcham.
Hi, Steve.
I didn't know Steve. Steve, how you doing, Steve?
Oh, she did.
Let me put up Steve's channel so some of you guys, or all of you guys, will subscribe if you're not subscribed to Steve. He's almost to 1,000.
Maybe he's there already. That was a few nights ago. Steve, are you there?
He's not there yet.
He's not there?
Not there yet.
Okay, you'll get there.
He's at 964 subscribers.
Oh my god, he only needs 34. Guys, if you are not subscribed, please get subscribed.
I'm going to put a link up.
To both us. It doesn't cost you anything, just hit subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe is free.
And then you'll get notifications. Right,
Subscribes
subscribe
are
is
free, likes are free. So there's Steve.
And like, yes. Like.
There's Steve Darchum's.
Darcham. Oh, I
Steve
didn't like.
Ducharme.
Every time
Steve Ducharme's
I
link. I
like,
just posted it.
I realize I
And you
have
should
it.
be able to hit it because I'm not on vertical.
No, yeah, it's blue. We should be able to hit
Yes,
it.
Paula Tenney is a mod on Steve Ducharme.
Oh, okay, cool.
Me too. I had to mod the other night. Somebody said something.
You
to me.
did?
I had to mod.
Who said
Yeah, I was
something
in
to
there at
Steve?
like 1:30 in the morning.
You
So
didn't
this is
wait.
what's going on, Steve Ducharme. I'm usually in the Maple Leaf bar till like 1, 2 in the morning. And then if I see you're on, I go to you while I'm at the Maple Leaf bar. And that's when you see me. But Steve's usually at work. He works the night shift.
Yes. I do know that.
Which I work the night shift, right? You can attest to me working the night shift.
Absolutely. His
So I
pal.
know working the night shift isn't easy. Drinking coffee, staying
Sucks.
awake, trying to keep interested. If I was saying to him, if you come across a $2 bill with a red star.
Really, Vinny? FAFO, remember that.
I'm gonna have to screenshot it.
FAFO, yeah.
I screenshotted it.
Oh yeah, is baby living here? We should post her link. Anybody with a page, post your link. Or ask Patrick, he'll do it. Or ask us.
Is she?
Ask any mod. Oh, who said that? Mike. Tarring, thank you, sweetheart. Yes, it was my birthday yesterday.
Yes. Happy. How old are you, Tretin? 29?
Times 2 plus 5.
No.
Times 2. What's times 2?
What?
29
what?
times 2. You said 29.
So 30 times 2 is 6. So 29 times 2 is going to be 58.
Plus 5.
Oh, you're right.
Of course I'm right. I'm math. I'm math and English. He's everything else. He's creative, he's science,
I
he's
speak
social
English.
studies.
I speak English. I do math.
You do, but I do it better.
I know how to balance a checkbook.
That's you. That's all you. That's because you're not at all computer literate. If there's an old school way of doing it, FAFO chooses
Let's
the
figure
old
this
school
out.
way.
If there's something wrong with the computer, I'm the one that's going to fix it.
Okay. Okay, I'll give you that.
Right, Izzy?
That's true. Where are you going? You gonna make a salad?
I was going to go make a salad because it's salad time, right?
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Let's go make a salad.
Okay, I will walk you through, but I don't have to be there for the entirety.
So here's the problem with this. You're here, and I'm there,
coming.
and
I
there's
just
a
said I'm
lag.
coming.
You could sit.
I just said I'm coming. Did I not just say I'm coming?
I don't know. Paula Tenney, did she say she was coming?
I said I will come, but I don't have to be there for the entirety
All
of
right.
it.
All right, so here's the steak.
I said I will be
See,
there.
the steak
to
is
walk
here.
you
It's
through.
tented. There's a tent on it. All right. Look, there's a tent. Ooh, too bright. There's a tent.
That's not really a
Steak.
steak.
Yeah, it was like this.
Okay, I know. Move over. I will show you.
Show me.
Because I'm sure the majority and definitely. Oh my God, that shrunk up.
Doo-doo-doo.
Oh God, that's shoe leather.
Doo-doo-doo. What if
In
I
here,
stab
it's
it now?
not bad. It's shoe leather. This is a tent, Sasha. This is what you mean when you say make a tent. You see, it's a tent.
I'm pitching the tent now. I'm pitching the tent now. See? Look,
You're gonna get us
I'm pitching the
canceled on
tent.
YouTube.
I'm pitching the tent. Look. See, it's like a
That's
tent.
spicy.
I'm pitching the tent.
All right, make sure when you cut it, you
I'm
go
pitching the
against
tent,
the
everybody.
grain. And make sure.
Where's
when
the
you
grain?
cut
Where's
it-
the grain?
All right, I'm seeing grain this way.
Uh-huh.
So you want to go this way.
Okay.
I'll start you because we tried that last time and it didn't work.
All right. Look,
You did exactly
I'm
what
pitching
I told
the
you
tent,
not to
everybody,
do.
look.
All right, we got it. We heard
pitching
you.
the tent.
All right, if you're gonna do it that way, then. Do
Oh,
it
she
that
doesn't
way.
like the way I pitch the tent. It's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate.
All right, so show me how to make a salad, Tretin.
All right, here, chop that up
Into what?
into this tin.
Do-do-do. Sounds like I got to do some work here. Do-do-do-do.
You want to watch me do it? I'll do it.
Do-do-do.
Talk to the people and watch me do it.
Do-do-do.
You want me to do it?
Watch here, I'll do it. Can you see? Wait, no, you can't see.
They can see.
Do-do-do-do. They can't see. Okay. I think it's too bright. That's more better?
I don't know. Let me see. Check the TV. Yeah, that was bright. Yes, that is better.
Get that, Izzy.
He won't. You really couldn't see that was gonna happen.
See what was going to happen.
That those lettuce leaves that were right there where you pushed that into were gonna fall.
Well, I would have to be care before I look.
Here. Garbage. You would have to be care before you looked.
Care.
You would have to care before you looked.
I didn't care.
I see that.
I did not care. Okay, so now what? Do the scallion?
Yeah. No. Bad. Put down the knife. You know what? Screw it. I'm doing the scallion.
She's doing the scallion.
Oh, you know what? Where are you? Open these 2 jars.
Which jars? Oh, this cans? This? Oh, those.
Well, that you can, but these 2 jars.
So I'm opening up some Kalamata. Kalamata oils.
Yeah.
Okay, that's open.
Alright, open this one.
And then I'm going to open up some Mazzetta Ma pepper rings.
Yeah, I don't like the really spicy hot. I like the mild. Alright, what do we think? Good enough? I love this color, the green of the scallion.
You like the green?
This color green. See, they're like it changes.
Yes.
Yes, I like this is my favorite. Okay, but maybe that's enough. Maybe we'll save more for later on top. Alright, and now we have some tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Yeah. Alright, now you
Me?
come.
Come. Oh, yeah, I'm
Please.
pouring myself some refreshing white wine.
Okay. Enjoy your refreshing white wine. Put a few more tomatoes.
Because, yes, that's what I'm drinking. Champagne and white wine.
That's a good combination. Okay, now, fish out some of those and put it on.
Ooh. Oh, forget about it. So I can't. Izzy's in the way. Oh, Izzy's in the way. Oh.
Move that, he'll move. Come on. Izzy.
What do you mean he'll move?
Come on. Good boy. Just get a fork.
You've said that very annoyedly.
Well, you're making a production when none has to exist.
I was trying to get the dog out of the way and then just to get
I got the dog out of the way.
You know, it's more work for Treat.
Let me see. Yeah, a few more. Don't be shy. You can get a few at a time. Hey, that's enough.
Well, don't be shy. Adjust your volume. There's a lot of instructions going on over here.
Okay, now put some olives. You can use the same fork.
For olives?
Yes.
Are these fitted?
Really? For olives? Yeah. No, they are pitted. Yes, there are no pits.
You know they do make special olive things.
We don't have it unless you know of some.
We've never had that. And
We've
I've
never
always,
had that.
I've always wanted it.
Because you know why we've never had that? Because I have a fork.
Because QVC never sold it.
Probably, but we've never had
That's
it.
enough.
All right. Now open this.
What is this?
Grape leaves. Those are the grape leaves. I've already mentioned where I got them. I think you're holding them upside down.
Let's see. Where's the label?
You're holding it upside
Oh, here.
down. There you go.
It's on the bottom.
Okay. Open the can.
Okay. And then what?
Pour it on top. Take one at a time of the grape leaves. You don't want them to get all smushed.
I don't want them to get all smushed.
Don't.
All right,
Give me
so-
that. No. Don't throw it out. Don't throw it out. If God forbid you cut your hands on it in the
All right.
garbage, I will never hear the
So
end
here,
of it.
so look. So I'm going to take out the
Take
nexus.
them out. Right.
It's like a nexus.
Yes. Exactly. It's like tacos. Yeah, one will always fall apart. Not your fault. Yep. Okay, get as much of the dressing as you can. Good. Alright, now we need to clear this off. Put the can top into the can. Put this into the can. Go throw that away. There you go. Okay.
That was like taking a bomb apart.
Yeah. I don't know what he said. Oh, I think he said like taking a bomb apart. I don't know why it hit me later. Delayed reaction to taking it apart. I don't even know if I could say that word on YouTube. Okay. FAFO, where'd you go? I lost him. I swear.
Lucy girl. You're my Lucy.
Alright, hang on, we want to season.
What do you want to see? With sashery?
No.
Sashery. Always season with sashery.
You
Always.
just have to do some pepper.
Alright, I have to BRB. I have to BRB.
And I'm going to do some of this, which is the McCormick crushed red pepper, oregano, and garlic. So I love oregano on salads. And I love garlic on salads. You just can't use too much because of the crushed red pepper. And I don't like things too spicy. So that is perfection. Okay. So put this away. And now the last part is, of course, feta cheese. So I kind of feel like I have to leave this for FAFO because he loves using his chopping board, and it's fine. I don't mind leaving this for FAFO. Yeah. So we're going to take out. See, it comes a block, 2 blocks. Look at that thickness. Is that delightful? Alright. So we're going to pour out the milkiness. Because I like it dry feta. We can put it right back in here. We don't need all of it. This one piece is perfect. So we'll let FAFO take care of that and put it on top. And then you cut the meat. And dinner is served, and I think we are well ahead. Okay, no, it's 8:15, so it's fine. It's
Oh
fine.
yeah, tomorrow's the Great Saunter.
Din
Din's doing the
good
Great
luck.
Saunter.
We love you, Din.
It's 32 miles in 12 hours walking around. Is it Manhattan or the 5
Manhattan.
boroughs? It might
Oh,
be the
I don't
5
know. It could be the 5 boroughs.
I
I
don't
don't know. I am not sure.
I don't know.
Yeah, me either.
Now that you mention it.
That's true. You mentioned it. Okay, babe, so shred that, not shred, but, you know, cut it into like cubes.
Crumble it?
Crumble it into cubes, not small.
I wish I had a knife that could do that.
There you go. Of course you have a knife that can do that.
So I'll do
Alright.
it over here, so.
Yeah. No, you're making it too small already.
What do you mean?
No, give me. Give me. I will not be happy.
Oh, she's not happy.
No. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to go boom, 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 and then I want you to take one of these booms, and I want you to do like into maybe a third. Let's do a fourth for that one. Okay, I want them no smaller than that.
Show me again. How do you want it?
I want it. I see what you're doing, but I don't trust you to do it, so I'm gonna fall for it.
Show me again.
Yep.
How
I'm
do you
doing
do
it all. It's fine. It's fine.
Why
I
you
like
do
the
it?
crinkle cuts of it. It's cute.
Uh-huh.
Okay, very good. Pass me the pepper.
Pass you the pepper.
Right there.
Oh, so say black pepper.
Black.
Why you gotta be all vague about it?
So I don't want to put any salt because feta cheese is salty.
Uh-huh.
So, and I already put seasoning, so we're good with that.
Uh-huh.
Fuck!
Bafangool.
Drops a perfectly good piece.
Where? Oh, I'm gonna get it. 30-second rule.
He did just mop yesterday, so it's clean.
Watch. Yeah, baby.
No. No. It's clean for you to eat it. It's not clean for me to eat it.
What?
You want to eat it? Have at it. I'm not. Thanks. Did you get anything that didn't belong?
Christian Hansen says, Happy birthday, Tretin99.
Kristen, thank you, honey. Alright, so you're up. Where are you?
What do you mean I'm up?
You have to carve the steak.
Oh, you said you were going to get it started.
Well, I need you to watch me. The reason I'm getting it started is so you can watch me to see
Garbage?
how to do it. I can't carve this whole steak.
Alright, I'll be back.
It's tough, like
I'll
cutting
be back.
shoe leather. Now, when are you going to be back? Where are you
You
going?
know what would be good if you had one of those things from QVC? If you had one of those tenderizers from QVC, you could tenderize the meat with it. That would be good.
We'll see how that works out for
Okay. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. You want to cut over here?
you. Move the salad.
Do. Here, look.
I'm just getting you started so you see how to cut.
Okay, watch this. Watch. Do we have a big fork?
I have a big knife.
And a big fork. You need a
Okay,
fork.
no. I'm not waiting here all day while you find whatever. I am only showing you what to do.
Okay.
It will go back in there. Don't do that now.
Okay, yeah. Do this.
It's going back in there, so it will absorb all of that. Now, I want you to come here.
Well, what do we have here?
Come
Member for 10 months, Robert Kaczynski.
Kaczynski!
Puppy!
Hey, baby. Where are you going?
I was going to ring the bell. He's a puppy. I have to ring the bell.
I'm leaving. You figure it out.
I'm going to cut it with the grain. Hey, Kaczynski! We got the
Robert!
puppy.
Keep going. Go ahead. One more. Now, I meant one more would be 10. Was it 9 or 10 months?
It was 100 months.
Alright, get over here. Here. This is the way it's going.
Mm-hmm.
That is not the way I want to cut it. I want to do opposite of the way it is going. So I want you to do this. I'm going to cut 3 slices for you. 1. Very thin. I want you to copy what I am doing. 2. See that? And see how thin it is?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna watch this back if you are like making fun of me.
Could you do one more? Can you do one more?
Okay, and then after you get that, you're gonna take it after you get a few slices and put it in here so it absorbs the juices. You, sir, are on your own.
Okay.
There you go.
Hey, take the bell with you.
Where's the bell? Give me the bell. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
Do. All right, let's cut this. Wow.
I swear if you screw it up, I'm done. Like I'm done showing you anything. You're just gonna have to figure out everything. Because if you're not gonna listen to me when I tell you how to do it,
Uh-huh.
then there's no point in my telling you.
That's
how to
true.
do it. So follow what I have told you.
I feel like you've given up hope.
Well, if you don't do this, then yeah, exactly. Then I have. Correct. Correct, FAFO. It does look good. And it feels tender. Cutting through is tender, right?
That's because I got that thing from QVC.
finally got it. You saved it. I saved it, actually. For 30 years. Yes, Tori, the camera is on a gimbal. FAFO, Tori asked you if the camera's on a gimbal.
Yeah, it's really on a tripod.
Oh, it's a tripod.
It's a tripod.
Okay.
It's not a motorized gimbal. It's just an analog tripod.
Sure.
Okay. All right, she's cut.
All of it?
Yeah.
That was quite good. Doesn't it feel kind of soft?
It's delicious.
Right? I think we're just going to grill up the other two tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because of the three, we figured we'll just make one. Right?
Yeah.
So, but if this is good, screw it. We'll just grill up.
Yeah.
And then we'll have steak fajitas.
So you want me to cover this one?
Cinco de Mayo. What?
Cover it with the tent?
With the tent, yeah. And then, whenever you're ready, get a plate of salad, and some dressing.
Cover it. Okay. Just with the tent. You don't want it on there.
Right, and then on there.
All right, there you go. Tented.
Perfect.
Tented. All right, let's go. Let's go. Oh, I got to put the cheese away. You left the feta cheese out.
Oh, and the tomatoes. The tomatoes are in the other lock and lock. Before you go...
Where am I going?
To do the feta cheese to put away. Could you refill us?
Okay.
Thank you, dear. This is a fun birthday with all of you guys. Thank you.
All right.
Right. Thanks, babe.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Tretin99. You gotta do low. These glasses are low. Low to low. Low to low.
These glasses are low. What is that?
They're thicker at the bottom.
Yeah.
So if I hit my bottom with the top of your glass, I'm gonna break your glass.
Remember what happened to Marianne?
That wench.
She's not a wench.
That wench.
She's his brother's ex-wife. And she was at our house. It was actually really embarrassing for me, but what could I do? And like you said, I had joined QVC when they first started, literally. And when you first joined, they gave you $5 off your first purchase as a way to like welcome you in to the family. So my very first purchase that I used my $5 on, and it's funny because when I didn't have like a gift from them, I would just order random shit, whatever came up on the screen that I wanted to, like, not even think about it, just order it. And he will attest to that fact. So, but when I had a credit, even the original $5, it made me stop and think and really want to use it on something that I really, really wanted. So I ended up ordering less when there was any kind of credit. Anywho, my very first purchase with a $5 credit was for... Oh, Jolie, look, I just noticed my bra's out again. You didn't even tell me. Okay, so it was for wine glasses. And I had never had wine glasses, like real wine glasses. I come from a family, even though I'm born in and lived in and raised in New York City, my family was disposable all the way. I'm sure we were one of the first families that had red Solo cups. So we didn't have anything highfalutin like wine glasses. So my very first purchase to use my $5 like QVC was a set of 4 wine glasses. And my very first people that I was serving, that we were having like a nice sit-down dinner that I had prepared, was my brand new brother-in-law and sister-in-law, and they came over to our house. And I served them wine in my brand new QVC wine glasses from $5 off. And we clinked, and the one in my sister-in-law's hand exploded. They ended up getting divorced. He never liked her, so he didn't even care. I mean, I was like mortified. It's my house. But he was like, yeah, it's fine. She's a wench. Whatever he just called her. Karina, me too. It's so special. Yes. Yes, I was just worried about you. I wasn't seeing you. Thank God. Thank you for texting me and letting me know that All's good. Yes, we were praying heavily for everybody. I mean, it was crazy storms. But especially when you know people in the vicinity, like your heart goes out to them. It's, God, I don't know how y'all do it, really. I panic. If the wind gets like 20 miles an hour, I'm like, oh my God, get the flashlights ready. I just had one here from the other night. I just moved it over. Because I literally said to FAFO, it was a little windy, remember, the other night?
Oh yeah, I was gonna go out to do a FAFO.
He was going to go out to go do FSG, and I don't like to interfere. Let him do what makes him happy, and that makes him happy to go with all you guys, and, you know, I stay here, and I'm
Michelle
out
King, member for 10 months. Treat, hit the
Michelle!
bell. Hit the bell. Hit the bell.
Yell at me again.
Hit the bell.
Say it nicely.
All right.
Thank you, Michelle King. Thank you. Mwah, we love you. We appreciate you.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
Thank you, Michelle King.
So, I was hoping, because it was getting windier and windier and windier, so I was hoping for whatever reason it would be called off or he would decide not to go. But he was still going, and in the midst of him getting ready, he was like getting the house ready for me, like putting out flashlights and everything. And I'm thinking, well, if you're leaving me with flashlights, maybe you shouldn't go because I will panic if we lose power and you're not here.
Can we talk about something a little bit more important than power?
All of a sudden, he realized, and he was like, yeah, I'm just not going to go. I'm like, oh, thank you, because I didn't want to tell him. What, Fafa? What would you like to talk about?
I would
Discuss.
like to...
I swear to God, I'm not going to say another word.
Okay. So, I would like to discuss a check that I've been waiting for possibly 25 years. Maybe 30 years. So some of you know, I used to work for a law enforcement agency on the Northeast for 33.59 years. So I became a member of that agency in 1985. All of a sudden, in 1994, they decide, all right, like 9, 10 years, oh wait, we got something else. Jolie, member for 9 months.
Screw you, Fafa.
I
love you, Jolie. Thank you.
I was liking it. It was like you were like Harpo on the Marx Brothers.
Not for Jolie.
that.
No, I'm
Harpo.
coming, I'm speaking.
I'm getting you a harp. I'm getting you a harp.
Yeah. Go ahead. And,
So, after like 9, 10 years with this law enforcement...
Thank you, sweetheart. I just read what you wrote. It's broken. The spirit's broken. Go on. I will try. Fafa, what's the rule? What's the rule?
No more work for FAFO.
We're way past that rule. What's the rule on Fafa Friday? Where are you supposed
Unless
to
you're wearing pants above the knees.
No. Yeah. Here, no.
All right.
Why is all this...
Oh my God!
Well, then we watch ourselves back, and then I get all like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's exactly what I just said.
It doesn't matter if you say it. I say it.
So 25 years for a check.
Yes.
Maybe more, Karina.
You know that about Jolie's brother? He was Pennsylvania State Trooper.
I did know that.
You did know that?
I did know that.
I didn't know that.
I do know that.
Thank you for your service, Jolie. I'm not surprised. You come from wonderful people.
Yes.
I do know that. Just knowing you and Kay. Okay, go on. I'm not...
So, after being with this organization for like 9,
Please,
10
they
years,
all know.
they all decide, well, Jesus, we need to know if these guys are physically fit. So they got some kind of federal grant for physical fitness, that if you did certain things...
You should tell Elon.
if you did certain things.
Joe should investigate this because they got a lot of money
Right.
for these
You
guys.
had to meet like a certain.
For physical fitness from the federal government.
Well, it's kind of funny. They came up with two things at the same time. They wanted you to meet the height weight standard, but separately they wanted you to meet a physical fitness standard. But those two things weren't together, which is strange. So
It's like the envelopes.
it's like the envelopes. Right. So every month, allegedly, you had to meet a certain weight
It's
for
a
your
scam.
height.
It's all a scam. Your check, the envelopes,
So
they're all scams.
I'm not finished. So, long story boring, if you met the physical fitness standards for your age, you got a check. And back then the check, the top money was like $1,500. So you're talking $1,500 back in like 1995.
And you should do, when are you going to do a live? Even if you do it from home, you have to do a live
What did she do?
testing.
She's going to test all three.
She got all three of her rums. They
Oh.
bought rum yesterday.
Oh,
a light
okay.
and dark, a gold.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
You
good.
need the rum tasting. Go
She
on.
can do that. She's getting home tomorrow at 8. She can do it tomorrow evening or afternoon or
Baby
morning.
love. Yeah, right. Stay home tomorrow. Just
Yeah,
test
do it
rum.
tomorrow. Do the test tomorrow.
Perfect.
Then
Thank you, roses. Mwah. Baby love, post your link, please. Anybody in here, and post your link, please. Scams, yeah, they're scams. I just figured it out.
I'll
It's the
post
same
her link.
fucking
You
thing.
keep talking.
The New York State Police gets a grant from the federal government that they never ever have to pay back. In 1995, 30
Or
years
94.
ago. Okay, let's go with 95. The math is easy. If I'm mathing, I'm doing math easy. So 1995, 30 years ago, right?
So all of a sudden they say, hey, if you do a certain amount of push-ups in this time, a certain amount of push-ups in this time, and you run 1.5 miles within this time, we're going to give you $1,500. But if you run it in more time than we want
Thank
you to,
you, sweet Chris.
it'll be
Chris,
like
post your
$1,200.
link, please.
Oh, let me.
Or
I'll do it.
somebody, okay, FAFO, post your link. Everybody in here, whoever's a channel, and post your link. I think everybody.
Mhm.
And just the world. And just my world.
So anyway,
And just my love. And just the sweetest ever. Okay, go on.
you go on. I'm pasting links over here.
Well, what you were talking. Oh, yeah, so 30 years ago. Maybe I was talking.
So all of a sudden, guys that never worked out in 10 years are doing this 1.5 mile run.
Oh, I was going to make the point that it's the envelopes. Like, instead of putting physical fitness and healthy weight into one category, the New York State Police decided to have health in 2 different envelopes. You see the foolery of it all? He waited 30 years for this check. Now, in my mind, I'm connecting dots to the envelope cash stuffing bullshit where you have like 99 envelopes and none of them mean anything. And God knows what's in any of them and why you use it and why you're doing it. It's the same friggin' thing. Maybe in 30 years you'll be out of debt and stop living paycheck to paycheck. But meanwhile, your envelope thing, I don't know. I don't want to say. But I'm seeing scam. Scam, state police, scam, envelopes. That's it. I'm done. Go.
So, continuing. So we had to go like all over the state. We had to go to different high schools so we could run the track and they could time us. So guys are going to do the 1.5 mile run. Some of them are having heart attacks. Some of them are going home afterwards and having heart attacks. Some of them are getting injured. One guy that I work with, he broke his foot. Like, it was just, so all they said, okay, time out.
It's like too much.
Clearly
to
these
shoot, right?
guys, yeah, you can't go from 0 to 100.
Right, it'd be like
After
telling me
10
now
years,
I'm
right?
running the marathon, New York City Marathon tomorrow.
So anyway, I had done it and I figured it out what I needed to do when I was in the money. I was in the money for like $1,200. So I'm waiting for a check for $1,200.
Remember that, $1,200.
So I'm waiting, because I wasn't at the top.
Yeah,
Like the top
$1,200.
percentile, you got $1,500, so I got the $1,200. Money never came. Why? Because they were litigating it. They were litigating the fact that we had to do it. They were litigating the fact that guys were getting injured. They were litigating the fact that they were fighting that guys were getting injured on duty. They were litigating the fact that guys were getting injured from an on-duty incident off duty. Like guys were doing the run and going home and having the heart attack. So, let's say this was 1995. So, all of a sudden, right? Not too long ago. I'll tell you when. There's a date.
Right, there's a date. Yeah.
I get a letter on January 1st. As of 20, wait. So this is dated that as of January 1st, 2024, and this is postmarked February 21st, 2025. So this letter should have been sent a year earlier because it's 2024 January.
It's unbelievable.
I got it February 2025. It has me. It says that I am eligible to receive a check for $2,042.26 since like 1995, which is like probably $800 more than I thought I was going to get back then.
Yeah, say those numbers again.
So $2,042.26, 26, $2,042.20. So just a little over.
But in 1995,
Let's just make it easy. $2,050.
But in 1995, what did they tell you were entitled?
Like $1,200.
$1,200 in 1995. $2,050 in 2025.
So
Okay.
furthermore, I believe there was another letter that said I was going to get this check like within a month. Without a doubt, in a month. We're sending you the check. No check came. I called them up. They said, oh, you didn't get a check? We'll have to look into why you didn't get a check. Okay. Kept calling. Kept saying, oh, the person who does that has on bereavement leave. Someone passed away in their family, so they won't be in for a few weeks. Just send an email and they'll get back to you as soon as possible. And then another person, I call again. Oh, they're still on bereavement leave. They're still all broken up. So, and I tell them I have the letter. I just read to you. And they're like, oh, you have a letter. I said, yeah, I got the letter. You sent me a letter. You were going to send me this amount of money in about a month. It's like, oh, you didn't say you had a letter. That puts you in a whole different category.
Literally. This
I said, what do you mean that puts me on? That means you were definitely going to get a check.
Right.
We just don't know if it was issued and that you didn't get it, or that it was never issued and that's why you didn't get it, or that it's just lost in the mail. Well, thank you very much. You're just so helpful. So they're like, okay, send an email.
He's not even exaggerating. You know how I always call him out when he's exaggerating, or like, no, he's not.
So
He's
finally,
totally honest.
right? So we got.
What is the conversation?
So here it's April 23rd. April 23rd, I get a check for. And I told you the other check was supposed to be like $2,050, right?
2050.
I get a check.
2042 and change to be exact.
Paul
but
Atteni.
2050.
Paul Atteni. So I get a check for $1,197.80. So I'm like, wait a minute. So this is almost $1,200. So I'm like, wait a minute. I was supposed to get a check for $2,050. So I call again, person's not in, send an email, follow up with a call, yada yada. So the person who was on bereavement leave finally came into work because I guess, whatever, time heals all wounds.
Yeah.
And then she sent an email that says, yes, you were supposed to receive $2,050 minus taxes. So that's why you got a check for $1,200.
And the taxes ended up being?
Oh, the tax. Oh, here, let me go to the.
About $843, whatever it was. He got a check for $1,200.
All right.
The
So she said the amount, the $2,050 is your gross total.
Right.
The amount on your check is after taxes and without. Tax breakdown is as follows: federal, 22%. New York State, 11.7%. FICA, I gotta pay FICA. FICA is Social Security.
You're getting that.
FICA 7.65%.
We're free. We're collecting Social
So
Security.
I'm paying like
Still taking it out.
48% on $2,000. So the check for $1,000 was correct. That I'm waiting for since 1995, which is like 20
The
years
original
ago.
amount that they told him they would get.
So I was like, screw it, I'll
Yeah.
just cash this money, because...
And yeah, just cash it, right? It doesn't.
Which
forget it.
I would have gotten $1,200 back in 1995. So that just goes to show you what inflation will do for you.
Not only that, But if you had just taken that $1,200 and put it into whatever at the time.
Yes, federal taxes, state taxes, and FICA.
And Social Security. Is that hysterical? Aldi raised their prices 20% on a lot of stuff? No.
Because of tariffs.
Are you kidding?
They're a German company. They're German.
Oh my God. Well, then it doesn't pay to go there. It doesn't. Really? Like, what's the point?
What's the point of going to Aldi's then, right, Robert?
Exactly.
So
Why am
we'll
I
just
buying
go
Aldi's
to
products
BJ's.
instead
We're
of...
just going to BJ's.
Why am I... Yeah. Go to BJ's. That was the most fun trip. And we were good. We didn't go, like, up and down the aisles.
BJ's or Costco.
Like, I needed rice, I needed beans. But as soon as I walked in, I was going up the aisles to, like, the food. I always start over by the deli section.
So wait a minute.
I'm speaking.
I'm
Don't
speaking.
interrupt.
We didn't finish the story of the check.
Okay.
So the check is like for half the amount because of taxes, $1,000.
Well, it is the original amount of the check.
No, it's less than the original amount. It's less than the original amount of the check in 1995.
How much was this check?
It's like $1,000.
No. It's more than 1,000, isn't it? Like 11.97.
Oh my God! It's $1,200.
Yeah.
So it's almost
Dude,
exactly.
that's the funniest part.
That's exactly the amount.
It's $11.97.80.
Yes.
That's the funniest part. It's exactly $1,200 what he should have gotten in 1995. Dude, that's the punchline.
That's the punchline. But no, here's the punchline. This was supposed to be cruise money. Because the Yolan's cruise is in like 139 days. Right? So this was supposed to be cruise money. So $2,000 would have paid for the cruise.
That was the cruise money.
So I'm like, oh, it's only $1,000. All right, screw it. But then she got an email today from Carnival saying that if she pays for the cruise,
off.
she pays for the cruise today, she gets a $200 credit.
Andrew, I have to run this by you. And 10,000 points or something. Onboard credits.
From Carnival. If she pays now for it. In full.
Right. I don't know
I have to get the flights water.
What are onboard credits? Yeah, I don't know. So $200 off, so that was cool. And 10,000.
So I said to her, that's good, $200, but hold out. I want to get more money from Carnival.
Of course.
To make up that $1,000, $844 we just lost on taxes. Right?
Yes.
I'll have to clean that up.
Yeah, you'll have to. Ugh, that's gross. Clean it now.
That was a bloody bug.
No, you have to clean that now. Like, it's disgusting. That was the tiniest friggin' bug ever. Like, it wasn't even bothering me. That he had to kill, and now, no, I'm serious. Like, you can't leave that there. It's gross. Find the spray, find a towel, and get rid of that. I can't go on like this. That is so fucked up. Party now, on board is good. Oh yeah? Pay now. Oh, Ann says pay now, on board is good.
Yeah, but won't they give us another offer for more?
And she's trying to hold out for more. He wants to see if we don't take the first offer. He's watching too much Trump Art of the Deal shit. They won't take 10% in taxes. We're going to make it 20% in taxes. He thinks he's Trump now. I love Trump. You all know I love Trump. I'm not denigrating Trump. He is the art of the deal. I'm making fun of FAFO.
More work for FAFO.
Really? No, show them this. It's barely, what's the smallest measurement? It's barely that. But he comes out with an entire mop that's not even working.
It's pretty.
It's not working.
That bug had a lot of blood.
How? Yeah, get rid of it. How is this even possible that bug made this stain this unbelievable? The fact that you came out with an entire mop system is hysterical. You're too freaking funny. Yeah, what happened to lower prices, right? It is all lower. No, Robert, no. I know, I see what you're doing there, Robert. I'm not falling for it.
What am I doing?
Not you, Robert. Kaczynski. I gotta call you Kaczynski, because every time I say Robert, he thinks I'm talking about
All right, the blood is off.
Thank you.
The blood is done.
It's gone. Yeah, I can't lift. It is lower prices. That's all I will say. I will not have a political discussion. You have your beliefs, I have mine. That's all I will say. And let the best man win. Oh, wait, he did. That was so shady. Robert, I apologize. I love you. Everything is low. I'm not going there. I'm not even talking. Eggs. You want eggs lower? Eggs are lower. What else do you want lower? Everything is lower. Don't yell at me, Robert. I see those capital letters. Don't freaking yell at me.
Oh, nothing is lower.
Really? Oh, really? Oh, God, Jolie. New England? Really? That's cool.
Oh, man.
Really? That tired you out?
Oh,
That's you.
come here, Lucy.
You little delicate flower. It's the killing of the bug and the wiping the wood.
Well, I've been making
wall?
Greek salad. I've been cooking steak.
So have I.
I've been getting $2 bills. I've been looking for
Ah!
steak. I've been waiting for a check. I've been waiting for a check for 20 years.
That's true.
It's wearing me out.
How much?
Fucking bullshit amount of money.
The same amount of money.
So I'm going to tell you people a little something.
Hang on a second.
No.
I have a thought.
There's a rule
You know what you
called...
would have been better doing with that $1,200 originally in 1995?
But they didn't give it to me originally. They went into litigation.
Had they given it to you?
Yeah.
Had that happened? Do you know what you would have been better off doing at that moment in time in 1995 with $1,200?
Investing in Starbucks.
Cash stuffing.
Cash stuffing, right? Cash stuffing. That's the correct answer.
There you go. You know what that would be worth
Robert
right now?
Kaczynski wants to know, who is Fred?
Do you know how much that $1,200 would have been worth right now had you cash stuffed it?
Well, that's what I was getting to.
No.
The rule of 72.
No! Had you cash stuffed it, not put it into the rule of 72. Had you cash stuffed the $1,200 in 1995.
Well, then I would have spent it, because cash stuffing is for spending money.
You're not picking up what, I'll bet Anne's just picking up what I'm putting down.
Joe's.
If you had, look at me. If you had cash stuffed the $1,200 in 1995, it would have been worth today $1,200 because it was in a fucking envelope or a box.
Right, today, right. It didn't earn any interest.
That's my point. I brought it all the way back around, FAFO.
All right. I get you. Why is Jolie singing, do your boobs hang low, do they wobble to and fro to inch?
Really?
Do they? Can you tie 'em in a knot? Can you tie 'em in a bow? Can you throw 'em over your shoulder like a continental soldier? Do your boobs hang low?
Oh, Chris, who needs that? Not me.
I like
I'm dressed
that.
like a nun. Who needs? Ange? Jolie?
I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know. I gotta go back and read
Audie.
this chat. That's funny. I'm liking where it's
So
going, but I don't know why I got
anyhow,
there.
Had this money been properly invested since 1995, it would have been at least $8,000, maybe 16.
Because of, I know you want to say it, the rule of 72. Go on now, explain to us what is the rule of 72.
The rule of 72. If you divide the interest rate you're making on money into 72, that tells you how many years it takes to double your money.
Okay, so you had $1,200, the rule of 72.
So if I had invested that money then at 10% interest, 10 into 72 is 7.2 years.
30 years ago it was 10%.
So 7.2 years later, I would have had $2,400
Okay,
at 10%,
okay, yeah,
right?
yeah.
And we know it's at least 25 years.
It is 25 years.
So then if at the 10
It is.
years, right, it would have been another 10% for, it would have been another 7 point, that would have been 14.4 years.
Yeah,
It would have been how much?
I don't know. It was a year thing.
$4,800.
Okay,
All right, almost 5,000.
okay.
So I ended up
And
getting.
then another 7.2 years.
So Ann says, if I double envelope my money, do I have $1 million? Yes, you do have $1 million, Ange.
You never have $1 million. You zero.
Unless
Zero chances.
Unless an unexpected expense comes up and you need to buy
like miscellaneous.
and you need to buy nails at Walmart. If you need all of a sudden you break, so let's say you got your nails done, Ange, and you spent your nail envelope, and then you broke your nails, and then you don't have any more nail money. You have to go into another envelope to go to Walmart to get nails.
Is there a Walmart envelope?
No, there's a
man.
There's a nail envelope. There's a pedicure envelope.
But there should be a Walmart envelope.
No,
well, there's a beauty envelope.
There's a grocery
envelope. You have to take the money out of the beauty envelope.
You're not human if you could tie them in a bow. I don't know, Network. I bet you Guinness would disagree with you. Well, yeah, Guinness Book of World Records. And Guinness Beer would disagree with you.
Yeah, no math. I agree, Ange. No math.
Roses in Bloom is asking a very interesting question.
What?
FAFO, is there anyone else that you worked with run into the same issues? So this is the other problem, Rose. There are some guys that because they're out of the loop because they retired so long ago, don't even know they're eligible for this money. Because once people retire, they just go to the four corners of the earth, right? And you never hear from them again.
Well, that's big because it kind
and
of
I only knew about this because I still go out with the current guys,
right.
So they keep me in the loop.
Right. So the guys that left, or you had to be there for a specific amount of years. You couldn't be whatever it was. Like you had to fall into this time frame, which he fell into. Not all of his years fell into it.
Right. They didn't start in 1995. No, the eligibility.
Because he has worked 33.59 years. That is like in my head. But he only got for 13 years of this.
Paul, so from 95 to 2022, the clock stopped. That money sat in an account somewhere earning interest. And now your eligibility starts from 2022. So if you were eligible for it in 95, but you retired between 95 and 2022, you don't get the money.
I'm hungry.
Okay. Let's feed the birthday girl.
Make one plate, and then I'll pick what I want.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
Lucille, down, girl. All right, let's go make a birthday plate. Do you want the salad in a bowl?
No, I want
one plate.
Yeah, the bowl plate. You know, the one I like.
Yes, dear.
So put some salad. Make it like you're making it for yourself, because I'm just going to pick.
Yes, dear.
And I like the Italian dressing. Like, shake on some of that Ken's Italian dressing.
Okay.
The best. See, for a while, I was buying the Aldi's knockoff of Olive Garden. I think they call it Tuscan. But it's a little too vinegary for me. I'm not crazy about it. Like, I make better dressing. Oil and vinegar and oregano with that pepper, seasoned garlic, right? Some of that, some vegetable spices. Whisk it around, pour it on. Delicious. But he loves the Tuscan, so I buy it. But I'm too vinegary. So anyway, oh, you know what? I'll bet I could add oil to it to even it out. Anyway, now that Robert tells us Aldi's is going up 20%, I'm not buying any of their brands. And you know what? For the first time ever in my life, I bought their brands of ketchup. It looks just like Heinz. And I checked the reviews, and everybody who buys it says it tastes exactly. It's Heinz. Which I believe, because most of these marketers, grocery stores like ShopRite, Aldi's, whatever, they go to the same manufacturers. It's not like they have a different warehouse for each of their products. I mean, their products are plenty. They could have hundreds and hundreds of products. So I believe that they're going to, you know, wherever, like they're going to Heinz. Just stick our label on it, and we'll pay you cheaper. So I believe that. So I figured, all right, I'm going to try it. But we haven't tried it yet. I haven't opened it yet. So I don't even know. But I saw something that said Aldi's has a give it back to you money guarantee You don't like our product, bring it back. We'll give you the cash on the spot. Now I'm going to take them up on it. I never have taken up anybody on that kind of offer. But I'm going to. We'll see.
Look, it's like you're at the Lowry's restaurant in Las Vegas.
I just want a piece of the meat.
So here, get set up.
No, I don't need to. I just need a piece of the meat. Stop holding the plate away from me every time you give it to me. No, I don't want it. No, forget it. You know what? I want this, but I just want like a taste. Okay. Thank you. It's soft. It's delicious. We're doing the same thing tomorrow. It's fabulous. Eat it. Eat it.
You don't want to eat it?
I'll eat it. Eat it.
I made this for you.
Eat it.
Huh? That's good.
Okay, Jolie. It's really good.
It's good.
Okay, we gotta do the same thing with the other two. I can't believe it's so tender.
Because of the tenderizer thing. We're ripping up the tendons.
It worked. It worked beautifully.
It's QVC, you can't go wrong. I got some nerve.
Uh-oh.
Here, hold this, I'll be back.
Take a napkin, spit it out. What are you doing? Where are you going?
To the garbage. I'm going to Kansas.
It's really good.
I'm going to Bermuda. I'm going to Bermuda, Bahama. Come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego, baby. Why don't we go? How is that birthday, girl?
It's fabulous.
Pretty
It's
good,
fabulous.
right?
Wow. I'm shocked. I'm literally shocked.
Why?
The meat.
You shouldn't be shocked, because that's why I bought that thing on QVC.
30 years ago.
There you go. So like the check took us 25 years to get, it took us 30 years to use this thing from QVC. I don't know what to tell you.
I know what to tell you. Guys, we're going to finish my birthday dinner. We love you all. Thank you so much for sticking with us. For all your beautiful birthday wishes. We love you guys. Thank you.
It's delicious. Yeah.
Say goodnight. Say goodnight, Papa.
Take a bite.
I don't want to. Say goodnight.
I have to shut off the camera.
Get up.
Hate the plate.
We love you.
All right, everybody. Have a good night. Have a great Friday. Yeah, Rosenblum. I'm not worried about it. Some things you can't just stress out about. Everybody, have a great night. Bye-bye.